Hello, my name is Robel Nagatu, and this is my week 6 Promineo tech assignment. So for this assignment, we were tasked to create basically a game of war with an Eclipse. So as you can see, the first step was to create some classes. First class being card. Within my card class, I have my two fields, which are value and name. As you can see, I've set above as private classes. And sorry, as private fields. Below, I have this public card um, class as well. As you can see here, we were tasked to add the names and the card numbers as well. Sorry, not the card numbers, the names. Oh, sorry, yes, the names and card numbers. As you can see here, I've added the name, concatenated that this of, and then the suit of the card. And then below, as you can see, I've set my getters and setters below. And the final step of this class is to set my describe method here that will basically print out the information about the card for me. My next step was to create a deck class. Within this class, we are basically creating an array list of the card and basically their suits, so what kind of cards there are. So I've created that here in this public deck, and I've also created a loop that will basically loop between these four card suits. We were also tasked to create two more methods: a shuffle method that will shuffle the deck for us, and also a draw that will basically draw the card for us, and it will here, you can see it just basically removes the first card from the deck after it's been drawn. Next step was to create a player class. You can see here, this player class will basically, sorry, we'll create a hand, score, and name. As you can see, I created these private variables within this class. And then the next step is to create our describe method, which will basically give us some more information within the game. And this prints out the information about the player and calls the describe method each card in hand list. As I continue, I was also here. I have some getter. Sorry. Below, I have I created some more methods for flipping and drawing the card as well, which you can see. Where did I put? Am I in the correct one? Yes. Sorry, here is for flipping the card, and here is for incrementing the score. I've also set these as well, these public methods. You can see here my describe and describe name. So this will give me information on the current score of the game, or the score of the entire game, and also the cards that were drawn within that specific hand or that round, you can say. Here, as you can see, I created a public void for draw, which will basically draw the cards from the deck for me. And the last step being to create an application class, as you can see here. And this is basically where I've set a loop condition, as you can see here. I've set my two players as well. And then here I have some if conditions, basically just stating if the value of player one's card is greater than player two, then I would basically print this. And then I also squeeze in a sys print to show that the first player won that specific round. In this case, if the first card, sorry, if player one's card is less than that of player two card, then I will use this else if condition here, and this will print out for me. Again, another sys print showing that the second player won that specific round. And then here is basically a draw. So if both values are the same, then I will basically print out this here, as you can see here, with all my describe names and describes, and I will also print out a sysout print of draw. I've also added this sysout print here, this string of dashes, so it just keeps a little more organized for me, and above as well. So for each round, it'll basically, as this loops, this will basically just print a bar above and below each round for me. So it'll come out cleaner when it's printed. And then at the end, I just have this here, which is If the total score of player one is greater than the total score of player two, then player one is the entire winner of the entire game, not just the individual round. Next, I have if the second player's entire score is greater than the first player's entire score, then I would print player two, you are the winner. And then last but not least, if the score is tied, then this final else condition, which means that it hasn't, the first two conditions have not been met. That means that it has resulted in a tie. So that's what I printed out here. And now I will just simply run it. Run as, and go. And as you can see here within my console, um, one thing I did make a mistake was just printing it out. I needed to put this on second line, but it has all the information for us. The card, the first player, the card of the second player, and then it would basically show you here who won that specific round, and the score is being tallied. So as you can see at the bottom, player one won 18 games to player two's 5 games. So player one is the overall winner. This is my Promineo Tech assignment. Thank you for watching.